All right, guys. Welcome back to another episode. Highly Unqualified. It's Friday, August 15th, about 9:15 at night. And we're just chilling, just hanging out. It's Freestyle Friday.
Freestyle.
Gonna really
Friday.
be talking about whatever floats our boat tonight. TV shows, movies, sports, what's going on literally right now in the baseball games. So I'll let Phil kick it off here, and we'll get started. Phil, how you doing tonight?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Can't complain. It's Friday, the weekend.
Staring at my beautiful
Oh,
championship trophy.
the new Fantasy Football League trophy, brand spanking new.
First to hold it, last to hold it. It's coming with me.
Yeah, well, you got 9
No,
other.
like I'm fucking quitting. I'm taking the trophy home. I'm not playing.
You're gonna take the ball. Gonna take the ball
Hijack.
home. It's over.
Hijack.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen. It's a long season that hasn't started yet. The draft. We still gotta figure out when we're doing our draft,
Yeah.
and we still gotta determine. I still have to look and see who I want to build my team around this year. I have an idea of where I want to start, but I don't have an idea of who I want to start it with.
All right.
So, first and foremost, Friday night, weekend's getting ready to start. Weekend has begun for me. I'm off work for the next 2 days. Phil, any plans this weekend?
No, not really. Just doing what I do every day.
Yeah,
Work, going
yeah.
home, playing baseball,
Yeah.
playing video games,
The show,
watching movies,
watching movies,
watching anything.
playing video games, and watching movies at the same time.
Same time.
Have-
It's key.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gotta
oh, yeah.
have the two screens.
Yep.
My wife taught me this. Gotta have the two screens. Gotta have the TV, whatever on the one, video game on the other.
Yeah. The
Set up for success.
that's it. Yeah.
Just-
I'm usually.
Can't even tell you the last time I watched my living room TV.
Oh, really?
I can't even tell you.
Just back in the office, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. What have you been watching?
Parks and Rec right now.
That's a great show.
Great show.
Oh, yeah.
Best show.
Oh, yeah.
One
hands
of the
down.
best shows
Hands down, arguably one of the top 5
ever.
TV shows of all time.
I
Great
stay,
cast.
I stay current with my Family Guy. That's an everyday thing.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah,
day.
Family Guy,
I've
that's a
seen
classic.
every
too.
single episode probably 15 times.
South Park's coming out with some new episodes, I guess.
Haven't really watched them.
I haven't stayed on top of them
Yeah.
since they started putting out the yearly movies or whatever they were doing there.
I'll watch like the funny clips,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Go back and like rewatch like season 10 or something like that.
Yeah, but really just Tigers baseball, Parks and Rec.
Yeah. The
Watching
show.
some movies here and there, playing the show.
Madden, you've
I started the new Madden. Yeah, got it. It's pretty good.
I'm hearing a lot of mixed reviews about the game.
Gameplay's good.
Yeah.
The franchise is pretty fun so far. That's
Yeah.
all I've kind of really. I haven't put too much time in it yet. It's still baseball season.
Oh, yeah.
Baseball's the
Yeah.
priority.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What about you? What are you doing?
Oh, working. Kids are with their mom this weekend, so got to catch up on some yard work. And other than that, man, just wherever the wind takes me, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't really have a plan. I just kind of go with the flow.
All right, that is it.
easier
That's
that
the
way.
episode.
Yeah, that's the end of the episode.
That's the episode.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate it, and thanks for listening.
That's all we have in going on this
It's a
week.
it's a short episode this week. Tigers are seems like they're back to winning baseball games. What are they back up to? A 6.5 game lead over Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cleveland are they playing tonight?
Not sure.
No, we'll take a look.
Take a look. See.
Yeah. What have you been doing in the show as far as that goes?
Diamond Dynasty. Just grinding my team.
Yeah. That's it gets pretty expensive after a while, but it's definitely worth playing.
Yeah.
So I think before we left for Leo's Coney Island on Gratiot, by the way, shameless plug.
Pancakes.
the Reds were beating the Brewers 8-1. It is now the bottom of the 7th inning. The Brewers have come back to take a 10-8 lead. World Series caliber? We'll see. It doesn't. The Guardians are playing right now. They're playing the Braves, and they're losing 1-0, top of the 9th.
Nice.
So there's an opportunity for Detroit to gain another game right there, which would be huge. Got to have that. Absolutely must have that. 16.5 game lead at one point in the season. It's dwindled down 10 games in what seemed a very short span, very short amount of time. So as long as they can get that lead back up to double digits, what's there, 40 games left of the season, 39 games left?
Around there, yeah.
Something like that. You get to double digits, I think you got it in the bag.
Yeah, if they can get back to it, for sure.
Yeah, I think Cleveland has a tough stretch coming up here too. I mean, not saying Atlanta's a tough team, but I think down the road, the next couple series, let's have a look real quick here. As a matter of fact, so Cleveland plays the Diamondbacks after the Braves, who are almost a 500 team. Then they play the Rangers, who are a 500 team. Then they play Tampa Bay, who is 4 games under 500. Then they play the Mariners, who's leading the West. This is going to be a very trying month for the Guardians.
Yeah, for sure.
And they could
pitchers.
What's that?
They lost 2 of their relief pitchers.
Oh yeah. Well,
traded a couple players.
kind of expect it. At least they can remain competitive after even trading away some of their better players, especially in the bullpen, knowing how important it is today to have a good bullpen. I mean, that's what's really going to win you championships, go far in the playoffs, having good pitching.
Yeah.
Pitching is extremely important to have. Outside of that, we got fantasy football coming up soon. The draft, we have to do the draft soon.
Yeah.
That's on me. But as a league, we have to agree when we can do it. Because if 6 of us can do it on a Saturday, but 4 of us can't.
You can draft from your phone.
Yeah, but most of the time people are on auto draft. It's so irritating.
Yeah.
Give a week in advance. Oh, I didn't know about the draft. Well, we kind of told you about it a week ago.
Their issue.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna complain. I'm gonna win anyways. I'm defending my trophy. I'm looking at it right now. Looking at my reflection.
Yeah.
In my trophy.
All
I see is winners, and every one of these plaques, I just see my face. Winner, winner, winner.
Well, technically, that's pretty
Winner.
accurate. Yeah.
Winner. Flip it around. Winner.
We've never had anybody in this league win the championship more than one time.
I'm gonna.
And there's a couple of us that are in the running, so to speak.
I will stake my podcast career.
Oh, my God.
That I will go back to back.
I got to start looking for somebody else now. This may be the last year that you hear Phil on the on the podcast.
Whoa! Oh, whoa!
Whoa!
Last year? No.
Well, look, man, I feel strongly about the team that I'm bringing to the table.
You don't know what the team you're bringing to the table?
Well, I have a lot of draft picks, and I gotta say at least this much. This is probably the least amount of research I've done going into a fantasy football season. Like, I don't even know who's projected to be the first overall pick.
Yeah.
I mean, who have you heard? Who is it? McCaffrey? Saquon Barkley?
I honestly haven't. I gotta imagine Barkley's up there.
Yeah.
McCaffrey, Gibbs.
But again, with
Allen.
Philadelphia, who? Josh Allen?
What do you mean who?
As a first overall pick?
I would.
Oh God. Oh.
I can't wait for him to go into Foxborough and smack you guys around.
Oh no,
boy.
That's not gonna
Big
happen.
Daddy Josh just.
Well, look, we got a different attitude now with Vrabel. We beat you guys last year. We stomped you last year in that last game of the season. And as a matter of fact, I'd like to take credit for Buffalo not getting the job done last year because that loss against New England was so detrimental.
They started the third string.
I know. I'm just giving you shit.
But they were throwing guys like me out there.
Yeah, it was a meaningless game for both teams.
Oh, thanks.
Well, a win for you wouldn't have mattered. I think who wrapped up the number 1 seed last year? Was it Baltimore? Or Kansas City went 15-2, I think, didn't they?
It was either Kansas City or Buffalo.
Yeah. Well,
or not Buffalo, Kansas City or
Baltimore. I think it was Kansas City. Could be wrong. But
they lost. Kansas City, Taylor Swift, the Swiftie.
Done with her.
It's just on New Heights podcast. I had to stop watching that one.
Really?
New Heights, yeah.
Really?
Got too corny, commercialized.
You got to check out Julian Edelman's, man. His
is funny with
his is
with
great.
Gronk.
Oh my God, it's
Hilarious.
All the old former Patriots and coaches that they bring on and they share their stories about
Yeah.
everything.
Some good
that they
Belichick
did.
stories on there.
Oh God, yeah. The Matt Light story where he talks about hunting.
yeah,
on
the back hunting.
Yeah, and the security guard was like, "You can't do that here," and he's like, "Well, I'm going out there in them woods. Try and stop me."
The Randy Moss and Edelman stories are pretty good.
Oh, they're great.
Edelwood or whatever you'd call him.
Edelnut.
Edelnut.
Yeah, little squirrel. Yeah, they called him. His nickname was Minitron.
Minitron.
Yeah, like Megatron, but Minitron because the guy was so. Anytime you threw the ball in his direction, he was making a play. I mean, that dude was through and through the definition of a Patriot player. You know what I'm saying? And even with the opportunity to go elsewhere, he decided to just retire because he even said on one of his shows, he said, "I got to go down with the ship."
Yeah.
You know, so that respect goes that much further for him. You know, because he respected the franchise that much to, I could probably go and play with Tom in Tampa and Rob and win another Super Bowl, you know, but at the end of the day, these guys gave me my shot, you know, and I'm going to finish as a Patriot. And us fans, we don't forget that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Teddy Bruschi, all-time Patriot, like from day one to the very last play of his NFL career, a Patriot. You know, he goes up there in that tier of just Patriot greats. You know, and me personally, I'd put him above Tom Brady. Not as a player, not as a great player, but as far as like loyalty goes. Like you won't hear one fan on the East Coast say anything bad about Teddy Bruschi. But a lot of people out there have a different opinion on Tom Brady now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Brady, he left. Bruschi, he never left. You know, he was there through thick and thin. He was there during the bad years. And he was one of the players that helped mold that Patriot way in the early 2000s. Him and Vrabel and McGinnis, you know, and Seymour, especially Vrabel. And that's why I think it's so important for New England now to have a guy like Vrabel, somebody of that old culture, that winning caliber, that dynasty culture, come back. No offense to Mayo. Mayo was a good player, and he may have been a good coach under Belichick. Yeah. But again, at the end of the day, it's all going through Belichick. If Bill don't like it, he's not running it. That's why Patricia got all the big praise that he got. Because, well, he was Bill's right-hand man. Well, not necessarily. Patricia would suggest something to Bill, and Bill would tweak it. Tweak. And then he'd get with McDaniels, and then they'd make little tweaks here and there. You know, the blueprint was Patricia's idea. The foundation was Patricia's idea, but they made alterations to the idea, you know. And again, you've seen what happened to him when he became a head coach in Detroit.
Don't talk about it.
Horrible. Just terrible.
Womp.
Yeah.
Him and his fucking pencil on the plastic sheet.
On a laminate.
Yeah, it's got a laminate with a pencil.
If anybody ever tried to be Bill Belichick in their career,
what's this dick doing?
You know what? You know what? You know what equivalent is to that is Ben Johnson to Dan Campbell. Like what he's doing in Chicago is so at the end of the day, what's Ben Johnson setting himself up for? You know, some disappointment, a lot of disappointment.
Caleb, let's go get our nails done and have a little chit chat, buddy.
What a joke. But anyways, again, Free Friday. Again, the floor is yours, Phil. I'll let you shoot off on stuff you've been watching, things you've been doing and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, really putting me on the spot here. I'm super shy. Oh. Like I said, Parks and Rec. We go back and forth with that a lot. Arguably one of the best shows. Sports, nothing really going on right now. I'm in the off season.
Yeah, you been going to any baseball games lately?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, every couple weeks or every couple, like once or twice.
Whenever you get a chance to get out.
Yeah, once, twice a week.
Yeah,
times a month.
Get some free time out there.
Just living life, man.
Yep.
Just dreaming of podcasting and what we're gonna do each episode, and they don't tell you. It's hard to come up with shit.
Well, when you work a full-time job and you got to deal with kids,
jobs. Do the same professionally.
I mean, how much more easier would it be if we did? Just say screw everything. We'll just do this. We'll just live in my basement forever.
Yeah.
Just do this forever.
Fit a bed somewhere.
Yeah, sure. Out there.
You can sleep in your chair. I'll sleep on the couch. Just wake up and good morning.
Good morning, Vietnam. Whoa.
Let's see. Movies that we've seen.
Anything new lately that you've seen that you can recommend? I heard Sinners. Have you seen Sinners?
Sinners is good.
You would recommend it?
I would. Yeah, it's a very good movie. It's kind of bizarre in a way. Like 75% of the movie, you're like, okay, like this is what's happening, and then they throw in a curveball. Yeah, and you're just like, what the fuck? Yeah. Like, spoiler alert for anybody that's going to watch it. Yeah. Skip through this. Hit that skip button.
Yeah, boy.
It's like a timepiece of like the 20s. So, and it's like middle, like down south, like in the middle of down south, like Louisiana, I think it's based out of.
Okay.
And they're like, it's like a gangster show almost.
Yeah, I seen through the previews and the trailers.
Yeah, it's like, what it looks like. Some two twin brothers trying to like make their own little territory or whatever, their little brothel, whatever you want to call it. They were trying to do, and they were involved in the mafia in Chicago, and they came home and blah 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, there's fucking just vampires. They're like fiending off vampires, but they're not like the Cullens. They're like I'm gonna fucking rip your throat out and like eat you. But then after they devour the person, they end up like turning into a vampire. Oh. Very bizarre. Like you're watching, you think you're watching a movie like this specific movie, and you're cruising along. You're like, yeah, this is great, okay, and then vampires. Yeah, and it's just like, well, what the fuck just happened? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I haven't. Movie. I've been recommended it by you. Yep. And a couple coworkers said it was really good. Now that the kids are with their mom for the weekend, I'll have an opportunity to check it out. Yeah. And maybe I'll check it out. There's a couple other things that I've kind of been wanting to watch.
Yeah. We kind of have almost polar opposite interest in movies. Yeah. You're more of the horror guy.
Oh God, yeah.
Slasher killer, which I like too. Yeah. I'm more of a stupid comedy.
Those are my comfort shows. Movies. Boston wins 2-1. Yes. Yeah. Chapman got the win.
Nice.
Give him the Relief Pitcher of the Year award now.
Oh, yeah. after he's just about to get traded.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, movies we've seen.
Horror movies are my comfort movies.
Yours?
Oh God, yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I go to.
I'll watch them when I'm like pissed.
Yeah.
I'm like not having a good day, and I'm like, I want a fucking slasher movie. Someone,
Yeah.
I'll throw on Terrifier and be like, yeah, fucking get them.
You hear they're doing Art's origin in Terrifier 4.
4. Oh yeah. Yep. Can't wait.
Which makes me want to go and see that now. Like
Yeah,
a lot.
rewatched all the first 3.
I don't think I've seen 2 or 3 yet.
3 is good. 3's good.
It's see
One is just
as a horror guy. Me personally, like I don't know. It's to me, it's like comedic horror.
it's exactly what it is. It's
Because he in the first movie when he had the chick hanging upside down,
yeah,
and
and he's cutting them.
cutting her like
up.
in half, and he's almost gotten all the way through her,
Yeah,
and she's still screaming and hollering like,
yeah.
I don't think she'd still be alive.
Or like pulls
You know what I
girl-
mean?
pulls the girl's face off basically. Like
And it's just a fleshless, chattering skeleton.
in the second one, there's a scene where he breaks into a girl's house. It's like Halloween. He goes trick or treating,
Yeah,
and everyone's like, "Oh, haha!" Like that's a good costume. Like she like tells him like get out of here or something. Like calls him a pervert or something. He breaks into the house and he ends up killing that girl.
yeah,
But she was just like on her bed, and he's like cutting her arms off, cutting like ripping her face off, ripping like she was like by the end of the time that he was done with her,
I think I have seen the second.
he
one.
was like she was skinless.
Yeah, yeah,
And she's just sitting there skinless on the bed. Mom walks in and sees it, and he's just doing his fucking silent laugh and shit.
yeah.
And then that movie is so brutal. I've shown that clip to so many people, and then it's just they squirm and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I don't know how you watch this." I'm like, "Well,
Yeah, it's funny. I was
pretending it's you."
yeah, I was at work the other day, and I guess I laughed a little too loud. I don't know. And my supervisor comes over and he goes, "Oh, what are you laughing at? What's so funny?" He's like, "What are you watching?" And I said, "I'm watching Leatherface chase some chick around." He's like, "That's funny." I said, "Well, to me it is, yeah, you know."
That's
But
funny.
I have a different sense of
You can find
humor than you
humor
do.
in anything.
yeah,
In
absolutely.
anything.
I can
Oh, I definitely can.
anything.
I
mean,
say some stuff, and people look at me like,
they're like, "Yeah, boy,
yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It's me.
sorry, buddy. I don't know what to tell you." Yeah, like what do you want? So I just kind of like I don't say shit. I just
Yeah.
kind of like assess the situation.
What else have we both seen lately? We both seen Fantastic Four.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That I
That
thought
was
it
a
was
good
great.
one.
Yeah. My
I went in with low expectations.
Yeah.
Like I went in saying I'm not expecting much. I'm a big fan of the original 2.
Yeah.
The very first installment with Jessica Alba and Chris Evans and all them.
Yeah.
Love those 2.
Now,
The second installment, it was all right.
oh, with Doom.
With the new one, they had the first 2, and then they remade it, and then this is the third remake.
Yeah.
That second remake wasn't very good.
The second one was with Surfer, Rise of the Silver Surfer.
No, that was the second of the first installment.
Okay.
So there was Fantastic Four, the one with
Yeah.
Chris Evans, Jessica Alba,
Yep.
whatever the 2 guys' real name is, and then they made Silver Surfer, and then they revamped it with new people. They had the black kid play the
Michael B.
thing.
Jordan
Was that him?
played
Yeah, and then
Johnny Blaze.
Kate Mara played Invisible Woman. Who played Fantastic in that one?
I don't know. To be honest,
That's how bad
I
it is.
didn't like
Nobody
it.
knows.
I
Yeah.
didn't like it, so I've kind of like refused to watch it because they butchered 2 characters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Galactus, when they did Galactus and Rise of the Silver Surfer, you know, and it was a giant cloud, it was like, oh God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's theories about it. It's, you know, the theory is, well, that the cloud, that wasn't Galactus, that was his
Aura.
ship or his,
Yeah.
you know, it was his, something he had sent to the planet to consume, turn it into energy so he can consume it and
Yeah.
whatnot. Because when the Surfer at the end of the movie, when he goes to confront Galactus in the the thunder or the fire tornado or whatever,
it was.
you can see the outline of his helmet
Yeah.
in the fire, which Sony got sued for a lot, and they got into a lot of trouble for even showing his likeliness in the movie, which was a huge disappointment. But being a big Galactus fan myself personally, I had extreme expectations for the movie. Not necessarily the movie, but for Galactus himself.
Yeah.
Because he's a cosmic god.
Mm.
You can't defeat him like he within a movie, you can't defeat him.
Yeah.
You know, how they were able to defeat him in the movie was extremely accurate. You know, you can't
Send him into a new a new planet or a new galaxy?
Different galaxy. And he said, they asked if, will he find us? And he says, eventually.
Yeah.
But not for a long time. And
I heard it was kind of like they sent them to a new timeline. Like that's what happened.
And that's what my cousin has that theory too, to where, because I asked him, because he's huge into the Marvel universe as well. And I asked him, I said, what do you think we've seen the last of Galactus in this timeline? And he says, unfortunately, I do, because he doesn't fit in with the plans going forward with everything. You know, you have Doom, who they're expected to, Doomsday's coming out, I think next year or the year before after. So, but Galactus is a cosmic god, so to have him, you almost need to have to have him in the universe to kind of always have that threat there, But again, my cousin has a theory that the current universe with the Fantastic Four, that universe from that movie, he says that universe is gonna die. It's gonna end.
Yeah, probably. I think is gonna happen is I think they
have you seen Thunderbolts?
Not yet.
So I seen something last night, and now that I have seen it, I remember my cousin talking about it in a way. The cutscene, the credit scene at the end of that movie.
Doom?
Yes. And Thanos.
I don't think that was a cutscene in the movie. I think that was just when Doom kills Thanos.
Yeah.
That wasn't part of the movie. That was just I think it was more of like a
at the end of the movie,
like
I'm saying. Like after the movie was over with, the credit scene.
in Fantastic Four.
No, in Thundercats.
Oh no, I haven't. I don't know what you're talking about then. I haven't seen it. I thought you were talking
my
about
cousin,
the ending of Fantastic
Four.
Four.
Yeah, no. When Doom is there with Franklin Richards.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So apparently, Thanos and Doom meet up on a planet, and it almost looks a little unbelievable because the way Doom looks is he looks like a 3D rendering. Like it doesn't look like, it looks like it's a video game character.
I think it is the same thing that I'm talking about. It's like them on a planet.
Yes.
And then
Thanos is like he's like I was a god, and like you're nothing.
He's like, oh, but where are the stones now?
Yeah.
And he like pulls his skeleton from his body. Yeah, I've seen that. Yep. That's yeah.
So
I didn't know that was at the end of Thundercats.
So then that right there definitively tells us that this is a completely different universe from the Marvel phase we had just seen with Infinity War and Endgame, because Thanos obviously, in our timeline, in the original timeline,
he's dead.
The Avengers kill him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Thor
saying?
Cuts his head off.
That, and even when they go back in time and they snap with the the Stark Gauntlet, the Nano Gauntlet.
I still remember that scene when they
just disappears. He floats off into,
No, I'm talking about in what was it? Endgame. when they go to the planet he's on and he's
Yeah.
in the kitchen with like the tank, like the wife beater.
Oh yeah,
And,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
pair of shorts or
It's
whatever.
like retired.
Yeah, and he like turns around and it's the clip from Baby Boy, I think the movie is, with Tyrese.
Oh yeah.
When the big dad, I forgot his name, he was like half naked in the kitchen cooking, like he just turns around. So fucking funny.
But yeah, I have to wait. I'm gonna wait for Thundercats to come out because I'm not no rush for me to see that. I do wish the Fantastic Four would come out on Prime already.
Yeah, it needs to hurry. Well, I don't think it'll be on Prime. It'll probably go to Disney Plus. Like when it's ready to go, it'll probably go to Disney.
Oh, I'm gonna buy it as soon as possible.
If you have Disney Plus, you want to buy it.
Yeah, good call.
I just saved you money, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Why you pay me to be here?
Because when I went to the Fantastic Four, it was 3D, and I didn't.
You seen the 3D one?
Yeah, I didn't know it was that. Didn't say it on the ticket stub.
You have to wear the glasses.
Yeah, it was annoying. I hated it. I hate that
sit
shit.
there with stupid glasses.
Fuck. It's so
Embarrassing.
terrible. Yeah, it was dumb. Well, I didn't feel embarrassed. I just felt like I can't really focus on the movie because only one thing is popping out at me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was kind of a bummer, but it was still, I enjoyed it. But for me, if it's a movie that I am invested in, like that movie because of Galactus, the first time around, I don't catch everything. So I want it to come out as soon as possible so I can watch it again.
Watch it at home and your own.
Can pause it and go back and go over everything. Anything
really
that I missed.
dissect it,
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Go through it like under a microscope and see every little, bit that I can get from this universe. Because at the end of the day, dude, I don't know anything about this universe really. Fantastic Four is the only movie that I've seen in this current universe. I haven't seen Thunderbolts. I haven't seen. I didn't see the Captain America.
I forgot about that one.
I haven't seen any of them. So I don't. I know Doom is gonna be the super antagonist in this phase, but I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if they've really put anything out there of like what's to come other than
what
what's
the
in
plans
the
are.
movies.
They've just plugged him in the post-credit scenes in the last couple of movies.
And which I hate how they did like Fantastic Four will return. Like why put that?
Yeah. Like we know they're coming back. Like you don't have to tell us.
Right.
Know. We know we're gonna see him again.
What else? We got Jurassic World. We've seen that.
Kind of a disappointment.
I didn't have any expectations.
Well, that's the way you have to go into those movies. I mean, at this point, they've had so many, like the last two. Okay, I'll give them this. Dominion, fine. You had to end that phase with.
That should have been it.
But well,
they end it with Alan Grant and
everybody mixing it into one.
and they all come back and then done.
The only thing that makes sense for me personally, okay, now you got to think Jurassic Park 1, 2, 3, then they have Jurassic World, then Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, and then Dominion is the final one. So overall, the kids today have 6 Jurassic Park / World movies to watch. Every one of them has been PG at best. PG-13,
PG-13.
I would like to see them redo, and I know we're in the day of the age where everybody's like, don't redo it, stop redoing things. If they redid the Jurassic Park movie according to the book, we're talking rated R. You seen blood, you seen the dinosaurs rip people up.
Yeah.
That'd be a smash hit at the box office.
Probably.
They're hands down, no question about it. Because we're tired of seeing the T-Rex or the raptors tear somebody apart behind the tall grass
Yeah.
or behind a vehicle.
Oh,
or,
shit, there's the T-Rex.
Yeah, or grab them and then run off into the woods while they're screaming.
I mean, in this one, they made the T-Rex like a fucking puppy.
Yeah.
Laying on the ground, sleeping and shit. And then
10 minutes of screen, like not even 10 minutes. Like what? 5 minutes of screen time is all it got.
That D-Rex looked like it had Down syndrome, first of all.
You know what it looked like? It looked like an alien. It looked like an alien dinosaur.
Yeah.
And it's at this point, like, it's getting a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
It really is. You know, please, like, we know, like,
It's like the Fast and Furious movies, just hang it up.
we know you'll be able to cash in on the name, the franchise name alone.
Yeah.
You could make a movie that is like gum on the bottom of my shoe,
Mm-hmm.
and people will go and see it just because it's a Jurassic Park or a Jurassic World movie.
Yeah.
The name itself will draw hundreds of millions of dollars. Doesn't matter if it's good or not, you know. And that's the problem today with movies, especially Marvel and DC movies. Not necessarily DC, because nobody has any hope or expectations for them. But Endgame and Infinity War were such big box office hits that any Marvel movie after that, people expected that Marvel movie to be up here along the lines with, you know, Endgame and Infinity War.
Yeah.
And, you know, when people put out, like, say, a movie like The Fantastic Four, where there's not necessarily a lot of action throughout the movie, but more so explaining things so everybody's on board and everybody understands what's happening. People are going to say, oh, that movie sucked.
Yeah.
Movie was terrible. I can't tell you how many people told me personally that the 2018 Halloween, when they had brought it back, a lot of people was like, oh, it was horrible. Well, why was it horrible? Well, he didn't even get the mask on until the first 40 minutes of the movie. Okay, but did you pay attention to the context within the movie?
Yeah.
Did you pay attention to what's happening? Did you pay attention to the story? Or are you just there to see him slash a bunch of people?
Yeah.
You know, if you're not following the story, you're not listening to the context behind the movie. And
Yeah, I thought the Halloween movie was pretty good.
I thought, you know, and even watching Halloween Ends, you know, the third installment of the Blumhouse Halloween movies, you know, the first time I went and seen it, you know, it was like, oh my God, how can you kill him off? How can you kill off literally? How can you do something that has never been done in a Halloween movie ever? Finally kill the boogeyman. How can you do that? And, you know, I was in such shock after it happened that I was like, oh, that movie was terrible. Terrible. But then I watched it a couple more times afterwards, and I understood more.
Yeah.
You know, I said, oh, okay. Well, at the end of the day, the producers and directors of the movie said, well, yes, no, he's a human being. You know, we're not making him a ghoul or a ghost, or, you know, he's not, you know, you can't chop his head off and he comes back like Jason. You know, he's a man.
Yeah.
You know, he's not supernatural. There's nothing immortal about him. You know, he's just a man. And to me, that's what makes him that much more scarier, is the mystery behind him. Michael Myers is, we don't know anything about him. We don't know how he can continue taking this punishment and like shrugging it off.
Yeah.
Dude was shot in the face in the movie like 3 times. And he still was able to, and blown up in a house.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still able to kill 15 firefighters at the beginning of Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, come on. No mortal man would be able to do that. So the mystery behind it is really, like, it really makes you think. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to the Rob Zombie Halloween, where You know,
It's just a fucking bloodbath.
It's a dysfunctional family, and he's killing animals at a young age, and he kills the kid at school on the way home from school, so he becomes a killer at a young age, and you can kind of see the things leading up to him becoming Michael Myers in that movie. I didn't really like that. I'd like to know as little exactly. Like, I would like to know as little as possible about him. That's what makes him a mystery. That's what makes him the boogeyman. He's there with the wind. He comes and he goes.
Yeah.
You look up, he's there. You look away, you look back, and he's gone.
He only comes around during Halloween, right?
Well, it's just
up to Halloween.
Well, see, the movies are in the recent installment, the recent 3 films that they just released. It was just ironic that everything was happening around Halloween time. It was just an ironic thing. In all of the other movies prior, with the exception of the Rob Zombie movies, that's what it seemed. It seemed like he would only come around around Halloween time. And in Halloween 6, there's an explanation for it, and oh God, it's terrible. It's horrible. You know, again, when you put a reason, when you give a reason, you know, and put a reason behind why and how he's doing this, it just kind of waters the whole thing down. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as Jason, people know, yeah, Jason comes back because his mother was killed, and, you know, like that we know. Like Freddy, we know he comes back because he was burned alive by the parents of, you know, the town of the children that he abused. With Michael Myers, it was always, yeah, he killed his sister and he was always after her. But why? You know, why was he after her? It was because it was his sister, and he killed their older sister when he was younger.
Yeah.
You know,
finish the job.
Yeah.
But that's why I kind of like the Rob Zombie ones. It kind of gives you
a different perspective.
Yeah.
And it's a different universe, I guess. It's a different Myers universe. And it's good to see a different view of that. You know what I'm saying?
The first one.
Yeah.
The second one was just...
Oh my God, the second one was absolute horse shit.
Get these young age girls naked and have them murdered.
Oh God, it was terrible. It was just terrible. I refuse to watch that second one.
Yeah.
Even if I'm trying to pass time. I will not watch it.
Wasn't the Kane in those... not the Kane. Wasn't the movie... The guy that played Michael in those movies...
A wrestler?
A wrestler or
he
something?
He was. Tyler Mane. Matter of fact, he's going to be up here at Screamer signing autographs.
I think Tyler Mane played like the fake Kane.
No, you know who he was? You've seen the Deadpool movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who was the guy that Wolverine killed? Sabretooth.
Sabretooth.
He played Sabretooth in the Deadpool Wolverine movie. And he was also in a couple other things too. Fake Kane, that wasn't Snitsky, was it? Remember Gene Snitsky? His name was?
Let's look it up.
Or the other guy, Festus. The guy that used to come out and sing or whatever. He kind of looked like he was a little touched, if you know what I mean.
Imposter Kane. Luke Gallows.
Luke Gallows. Okay.
Way off.
Well, I get it. Big dude. But yeah, to be honest, I haven't even I don't really watch wrestling like that anymore to even I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I follow with it enough to know what's going on, know the storylines, but I don't dig deep in.
No.
I get all my info off of
you have a source.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few friends.
A bunch of my coworkers are diehard wrestling, fans. They watch it today, and even a couple of my friends today will watch it, and they kind of keep me updated with what's going on. And
I just went to Raw a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Raw live on Netflix.
I would definitely go to a wrestling event live. Like,
I never really used to like it. I've been to Raw before, and there was a lot of stop and go because it was on live TV, and what station was that on? USA Network.
Yeah, yeah. It's USA and then Spike TV
Yeah,
and then
so then-
TNN or
So like
whatever.
when they would have to go to commercial, and it was like in between matches, they'd be like, it would just be nothing going on for half the show.
Yeah, yeah.
But Raw on Netflix, it's like constant. They go one right after another.
Because they
There's
don't
no-
have to
there-
worry about
yeah,
any commercial breaks.
Yeah, their commercial breaks are basically little like segments
yeah, yeah.
of whatever feud is going on.
Yeah,
Sets up the next match.
sure.
It was a good show. It was really fun. Seeing it now. Everything's changing.
Yeah. I've only been to one wrestling event in my life ever. It was a WCW event
WCW.
back in 1998, I'm pretty sure, at the Palace.
Monday Nitro?
No, it was a house show.
Oh,
it was just a
I've
house
been
show.
there. I went to Nitro at
Yeah.
Palace once.
It was like a Saturday night something. It wasn't televised. It wasn't anything.
Yeah. Those are
Um,
fun.
Oh yeah, they had Goldberg fought
Let me
Goldberg
tell you something about Bill Goldberg.
Oh.
Talk about Bill Goldberg.
Bret Hart. Goldberg was supposed to fight Bam Bam Bigelow, but Bam Bam
We're going to
didn't.
make that a drop.
Yeah.
Bill Goldberg.
He didn't. Bam Bam didn't show up, and he ended up fighting Hugh Morris. Goldberg fought Hugh Morris, and
What a name.
took him out in like
Squash match.
3 minutes. Yeah.
Hugh Morris.
Hugh Morris was a he's a
Humorous.
jobber. That's all he
Oh,
was
yeah.
a jobber.
Look at his name.
Yeah. Humorous.
Hugh Morris.
I liked his get up though with the question marks, and he'll come out like laughing, and then he'll stop and he'll look around like he's all like serious, and then he'll start laughing again.
Remember WWF days, El Snow with the head?
What does everybody want?
Head.
What does everybody need?
Head.
What
He's
does
got the
everybody
doll-
love?
He's got the fucking doll head.
Fucking
Shit.
head. What did it say on his head? It used to say "Help me" written backwards.
Yeah, help me backwards.
He was nuts.
Oh,
That
yeah.
Al Snow was crazy.
He's running.
BWO guy from ECW, Blue World Order. I think he was BWO. No, that was Steven Richards, the Blue Meanie, and somebody else. Our wrestling buddies would be able to tell you every single guy as soon as they entered.
Tell us in the comments.
Yeah, right down below.
Click and subscribe down below.
Ugh.
Leave us a comment.
We'll bring you on as a guest.
Share.
Yeah, wrestling back in the day was
The best.
The best.
WWF.
the best.
Monday Night Wars.
Yeah, yeah. And even prior to the wars, I mean, honestly, I would watch even when Raw was it was Monday Night Raw, and it was only an hour long,
Mhm.
45 minutes really with commercials. And it started at I think 9 to 10. WCW was on TNT, and they were on from 8 to 9.
Yep.
So
watch
you
them
could
back to
literally go back to back and
That's what
watch
I
it
would do.
both, man. People ask, were you WCW? Were you WWF?
Both.
I was both. I watched both of them. I had my guys in WCW, and even when WCW was like, okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. You were like, it was either people were in NWO Black and White or NWO Wolfpack, and then you
Yeah,
had,
it was like the entire roster was split between
yeah.
the two, and then there was Sting.
yeah, and then but even he joined. He
Yeah.
joined the Wolfpack, and then so literally all you had was like Bill Goldberg and
Let me
Diamond
tell you
Dallas
something
Page.
about Bill Goldberg.
Yeah, and Page, Diamond Dallas Page.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think Booker T ever joined either. His
At
brother
that
Stevie Ray.
time- at
Stevie
that-
Ray joined the NWO Black and
Yeah.
White, and then I don't know. They
At what point did they break up and Booker
Stevie, I think, joined in. Oh God, I could be really wrong about
Harlem
this.
Heat? They were.
Harlem Heat was great. I loved them, man. They were awesome with Sister Sherry
Mhm.
and Colonel Parker.
Mhm.
The both of them were great. It was such a great. Everything was great. The great managers, great tag team.
I think he's still wrestling with his brother. They
Booker T.
own a wrestling company or part of a wrestling
Oh
company.
really? Oh, good for
And
them.
they're fighting still.
Nice.
Wrestling.
But But I think Stevie Ray joined the NWO in. By the time he joined, there was a whole bunch. I'm pretty sure there was a
Probably late
lot.
in
Like 97, late 97, maybe. I could be wrong. Somebody, correct me. I'm sure we'll have somebody correct us.
It's crazy because like we'll both watch clips of old WWF, WCW on YouTube and kind of like reminisce about it. But it's like we also watched it live.
Yeah.
Like I'll watch it. I'm like, oh, I remember watching that with my dad, or I was watching this with my buddy, and it just all comes back. They had everything: the wrestlers, they had the rings, all of it, the intro music, the WWE music, Volume 2, 1, 2, and 3. When you had everyone's walking songs on there, had it all.
Stevie Ray joined the NWO in August of 1998.
98,
Yeah,
because
so
it kind
we're
of
a year
all
off.
ended in 99.
Yeah,
And
well,
then
2000 was
2000s when Jericho came over, and then that's the kind of the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
Talk about all-time hype up for a person.
Chris Jericho,
With that
one of the biggest millennial
with
man.
like, oh yeah,
Millennium.
the month of December when they just kept playing vignettes of it.
Yep. Greatest.
And then
And it's funny because if you go back and rewatch his promo when he comes out, the crowd goes absolutely bonkers.
they automatically knew who it was.
And when he starts talking, he insults the crowd, and the crowd starts booing the shit out of him. And then he says something else, and the crowd starts cheering him. He literally became a heel and a face in the same segment. It was unreal, man.
He was it was The Rock. Rock was in the ring.
Yeah, it was The Rock. Yeah. And I think people were starting to. The Rock was wearing thin on some people. They're like, we kind of need some fresh faces here.
Yeah.
We're tired of The Rock, and nobody. It seemed like nobody got tired of Austin.
Yeah.
But we're tired of The Rock being shoved in our face. Taker was never really in the spotlight. Never had a reason to be. And they didn't have any new talent. They had no new talent. And when they started bringing the WCW guys over, Jericho and then the Radicals with Guerrero, what's his name? Dean Malenko came over. Benoit. Oh boy, I don't want to throw that out there. Great wrestler, by the way.
Oh yeah. One of the best.
Yeah. Unfortunate that, what had happened to him happened, but gave a lot of great matches. Not glorifying him in any way at all. But when they brought over those WCW guys,
Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio.
well, they gave them opportunities that WCW would have never gave them because WCW was so stuck on putting the belt on Hogan, on Nash, on Goldberg, on Sting, guys that were already made. You didn't have to put the belt on Goldberg 4 times or, Hogan didn't have to go out there and successfully defend his title every single night. You want to talk about the most made man in wrestling history? It's Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah. All gimmick.
And,
Him and Flair, all gimmick.
16-time world champion. I mean,
Oh, the vicious leg drop.
yeah.
Get out of here.
They never gave people, and something that really carried the WCW brand, especially me personally, I would say from 96 to 99, starting to get stuffed up here, was the cruiserweight division. Rey Mysterio Jr., Chris Jericho, Dean Malenko, the Ultimo Dragon, Psychosis, Juventud Guerrero, Chavo Guerrero, Alex Wright. You had a lot of great talent there. Eddie Guerrero, Chris Jericho, Rey Mysterio, all those guys were on a level that should have been competing for a world title. And they just never had them on that pedestal. And you see, as soon as Jericho comes to WWF,
He's in the mix.
they put him up against one of the biggest stars in the game today, against The Rock. And they gave him a title shot that fast. Within the snap of a finger, they gave him a shot at the title. And I think he was the first undisputed champion who held both the big gold and the WWF
Yeah,
championship.
undisputed. Yeah, he
Yes. And that's a WCW guy.
did. Yep.
And I think that's a slap. I think Vince did that to slap WCW right in the
probably
face
Eric Bischoff.
and say, look what you had and look what you left on the shelf, and told, don't you dare get over in any of your matches.
And then shortly after, gave it to his son-in-law. Because I think Triple H won the undisputed after.
Yeah. And then Brock Lesnar held it for a couple times, and rightfully so. Brock Lesnar, you want to, yeah, at that time, as young as he was, you definitely wanted to push a guy like that.
That was an animal.
And then when I think what started his spiral downhill, because to me, Brock he's always been he's never maximized his talent, his full ability, because he's always chose to leave. I'm leaving in my prime as a wrestler. I'm leaving because I think I can go and play NFL football. And he barely made the practice squad for the Vikings. Remember that?
Yep.
And then that didn't work out for him. And then he came back. And then he said, I'm leaving to become a UFC fighter.
Which he did, and he won the belt.
Yeah.
I think he won twice.
Yeah. Beat Couture and beat somebody else for the title. And then Cain Velasquez gave him his lunch in a fight. And then came back. Left UFC and came back again. And then with everything going on with him, honestly, I don't really know too much about what's going on. I've heard
He's
and
back
I know.
now, yeah.
I seen that, but I'm saying like his legal allegations and all that stuff. I don't know anything about that.
He's been cleared of it all.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that's why he's back.
Okay. So as far as wrestling goes,
we can do a whole segment, a whole episode on that.
Oh God, the Monday Night Wars.
Oh yeah.
The WCW failing. There's a lot of stuff to talk about as far as wrestling goes. Old school wrestling.
Old school. Yep.
I can't tell you anything about new wrestling today. I just can't. I'm sorry. So, yeah, it's a good night for sports.
Sir.
The Red Sox closed out their game.
What are the Tigers doing?
We're looking it up right now. They're up 7-0. They're going to finish that out.
Nice.
Bottom of the 8th. Ooh. So the pitcher for the Orioles had a perfect game going in the 7th inning, and he lost it. But Baltimore's beating Houston 7-0. The Yankees are winning 4-1. Red Sox won 2-1. The Brewers beat the Reds 10-8. Scored 5 runs in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th, 1 in the 6th and the 7th. Won the game 10-8, 17 hits for the Brewers. Phillies beat the Nationals. The Blue Jays continue their dominance in the American League with a 6-5 win over the Texas Rangers. The Braves beat the Guardians 2-0. And the Seattle Mariners beat the New York Mets in the Little League Classic, Game 1, 11-9. And what's going on with the Mets? With as much money as they put into their team, they should be 10 games better than where they are right now.
They're crumbling.
Good for Seattle. You want to talk about a team that has suffered a lot of misery as far as being around for a substantial amount of time, but never really doing anything. Never won a pennant. Obviously never been to a World Series or won one.
Yeah.
Only won a handful of division titles. Does Seattle have enough to get?
If they do, they do now after all the trades they made.
The Suarez trade?
Suarez, Naylor.
With Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
Could turn it up in the playoffs. Guy could hit 16 bombs in the playoffs. You just never know. You never know.
They'll be there. They'll be there. Oh, well, I think we should probably wrap it up for today.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up for tonight.
We've
gone over our threshold of about 50 minutes of talking time. We graced your ears for an extra 6 minutes.
Yep. Let us know in the comments if you guys like these freestyle episodes or If you'd rather have set segments, sports talk, more movies talk, let us know. Feedback in the bottom. We can only get better if you tell us what to do better. So please help us out. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Tell your friends, tell your dogs, tell everybody. We'll post this one and we'll be back in a couple days.
All right, guys.
All right.
Well, everybody have a good weekend. We may throw out a couple videos this weekend, a couple episodes this weekend, just to get some content done and have a couple things to talk about. Football season is right around the corner, and we can definitely talk about that. But in the meantime, everybody have a good Friday night, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Yeah.